Velocity TV begins now.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Full Velocity Racing Network. Man, do we have something in store for you here tonight. 32 cars in the house for the Full Velocity Racing Network Modified Touring Series at the Limaland Motorsports Park. And we're already getting ready to grid by pill draw here this evening, starting on the pole here, the 3D Racing starting lineup. Driving that number 68 machine, that'll be Raging Ron Piles. And as Dave's part of the outside, driving the 06, that'll be Tommy Bush. Inside row number 2, that'll be Casey McAllister aboard car number 30. And Jack Ritz aboard the 777 machine. Rolling off position number 4. Fifth starter sees J. Rod Hazen aboard car number 15. And Trevor Fitz aboard that number 28 machine. Going to roll off in the 6th spot. 7th will be Landon Capps aboard the number 521. And Brett Carter aboard the number 69 machine. He's going to roll off in position number 8. And 9th and a final starter here tonight, driving the number 919. We welcome back. That is Dylan Fox. Dylan Fox back to the Full Velocity Racing Network. 9 cars we've called for. All 9 cars out there on the speedway. Looking at some of the different pace schemes going on out here behind the iRacing.com. Chevy Silverado Page truck. Again, it's Piles and Bush, McAllister, Ritz, Hazen, Fitz, Capps, Carter, and Fox. Your 9 cars. Here's where we get ready to light the wick, light the fire out of turn number 4. iRacing on flag, green flag is out. Heat race number 1 underway. Ron Piles down to the inside. Here comes the number 30 machine of Casey McAllister down to the extreme inside. 10 laps will be the distance. McAllister fighting side by side, almost 3 wide there. It's Tommy Bush right there knocking on the door there in the number 06 machine. Here comes Trevor Fitz down to the extreme inside, making that 28 work. Trying to get around the 777 to Jack Ritz. As Ritz right now holding on to the first spot. Oh, a little bit of contact there between McAllister and Bush. Those guys making some contact, almost 3 wide, almost 4 wide. Fitz backs out of it. Fitz thought better of it there. Thought he was going to destroy the car. No, J. Rod Hazen go for a ride into the outside wall by Bush. Bush in head now. Fitz is going at it there. A battle for the 5th spot, almost 4 wide there. Here comes the number 69 down the extreme bottom. Oh, contact Carter into the number 6 machine. We're still green flag. Don't believe that's going to cause a yellow flag. Fitz even involved in that one. So Ron Piles holds on over McAllister. We're going to see halfway in. 5 hit and 5 to go. Halfway home for the driver of the number 6, the Raging Ron Piles machine. Then you have Casey McAllister running in 2nd. Jack Ritz running 3rd. Dylan Fox from 9th up to 4th. 5th fastest guy. Or I should say 5th fastest guy. The best moving guy up through the field there in the all black car. Usually the 919. But a solid black color. Looks like you just put some primer on the side of that machine. And you have 5th Landon Capps and Trevor Fitz rounding out your top 6 cars as they come down the back straightaway. And this is, I believe, one of the home tracks for Ron Piles. I think he's ran-headed before there. I'm not sure in what division, but he's definitely ran. His popsicle sticks up in the air is Ron Piles. Leads it down off into turn number 1. McAllister right there in tow. Looking to maybe capitalize and get around the number 68 of Piles. That white flag comes out here in heat race number 1, the Miltner Design and Media heat race number 1. As it is the 919 down the inside of Jack Ritz, but down the back straightaway for the final time. That number 30, McAllister slides her in as deep as he can down there next to the Ute tires. Don't think he's going to have enough, though. Ron Piles is going to take down heat race number 1. Casey McAllister for 2, Jack Ritz for 3, Dylan Fox for 4, Landon Capps, Fitz, Hazen, Bush, and Carter. Round out your 9 cars here. Heat race number 1 in the books. All right, heat race number 2 getting ready to come to post, folks. Hey, it's an empty chat box out there. Let everybody know where you're from. Hey, star donations go a long way. Don't let this be skunked here tonight. We want to see some star donations out there on the Full Velocity Racing Network. But hey, let us know where you're from. Share our link out there. Let everybody know that we are live and in charge here tonight. Definitely going to be a fantastic race at the Limaland Motorsports Park. It is a... They put fog out there, Rich. That's the fog. Sort of reminds me of like Penn Can Speedway down there in Pennsylvania. If you ever seen the fog set in down there, it gets real thick. That's what's happening here. They say the fog helps it. It helps the moisture in the track here on iRacing. I don't know. Takes away from the picture. I agree. I know. I should be out skiing on the lake or something. All right, heat race number 2 going to go away like this. It's Andrew Hawkins and Marcus Brown, your front row. Then you have Dylan Wilson, Todd Hook, Curtis Uphoff, Josh Peacock, Landon Baker, and Rocky Battenfield. Rounding out your 8 cars here in heat race number 2. So we like to fire off a turn at number 4, green flag in the air. The iRacing high flag, green flag, and look at the number 80 down to the inside. That is Dylan Wilson, a different type of car for that number 80. Kool-Aid sponsored number 80 of Wilson. As it is side by side with Andrew Hawkins for the race lead here. Lap number 1 belongs to the Dylan Wilson machine. The number 24 drops back to the second spot. Third is Uphoff in that number 129 machine. As Landon Baker now fighting it out with Marcus Brown. Downtown Marcus Brown. There in the 725 machine, trying to do everything he can. The number 5 now moves up into the 4th spot. That is Landon Baker. You're right, Rich. It does. It does work in real life. I've been a part of it. I've also been a part of racing on the track when the generator goes out at the Pencan Speedway. Generator completely went out. We were in full song racing around the track. I'm glad that some cars have lights on them. That's all I can say. That was back when they were first starting to kick with those LED lights. So Dylan Wilson, your race leader, the Kool-Aid number 80 machine. Andrew Hawkins running in the 2nd spot. Third is the number 5 machine of Baker. Baker now looks down to the inside. Curtis Uphoff right there, knocking on the door to the outside. Number 97, Rocky Battenfield, the iRacing high flag number 97. Right now running currently in the 5th spot in the top 5. Trying to do everything he can. He started dead last on the field there, so he's picked up 3 positions already. That 5 of Baker trying to hold on to the 3rd spot. As we come off the corner and into the corner, diving off here is the number 97 of Battenfield, now down to the inside. He's got a round up off, pretty much for the most part. Now setting his sights on Baker. Baker right now holding on to the 3rd spot. Here comes Battenfield down to the extreme inside, side by side. It is an all Dylan Wilson so far. Is he going to receive the white flag off a turn at number 4? White flag, 1 more trip around the speedway. Andrew Hawkins running in that 2nd spot. Third is Landon Barker, excuse me. I keep calling him Baker. It's Barker there as we come down into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Off a turn at number 4. The number 80 of Dylan Wilson from D1RT takes down the win. Andrew Hawkins for 2. Landon Barker, Rocky Battenfield, Curtis Uphoff, Josh Peacock, Marcus Brown, and Todd Hook. Round out your 8 cars. Now, Rich, it definitely wasn't fun. And actually, mine happened on an October night. I believe it was October. And it was freezing cold. You know, it's dark out. You don't know what's going to go on. And I just remember I didn't want to sit in the car no more. You're freezing cold in a 3-layer suit. That's bad. I should have never went. They say long-lasting impression. So heat race number 3 getting ready to come to post. The 3D Racing starting lineup going to go away like this. Starting on the pole, driving the number 38, that's Larry Townsend. And outside it'll be the F5 of Chris Fisher. Inside row number 2, that'll be the number 89 machine of John Kennedy. And Joshua Hessen aboard the number 118, going to roll off in position number 4. 5th starter, as Phil calls him, Rick Rolls. So I'm going to call him the Tennessee Tumbler, the number 17 of Brett Rolls. And Peyton Herring aboard the number 07 in position number 6. 7th starter will be the coach, Kyle Surratt, aboard car number 18. And Jay Place, our current points leader, and car number 16, rolling off position number 8. 8 cars we called for. 10 laps will be the distance. We'll see how this is all going to settle out, shake out here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. And folks, don't forget, star donations go a long way to help us meet our goals and meet everything we need to do here. Definitely maybe sponsor some more events here in the upcoming time. The Full Velocity Racing Network goes green flag off of turn number 4 here. Here is number 3 underway. That number 89 machine of John Kennedy down to the inside. That is a battle between himself and that number 38 machine of Larry Townsend. Is Townsend right now trying to hold on to the top spot? Oh, drop kicked is the number 89 by the 118 of Josh Hessen. Hessen moves him up and out of the way. Tough break there for John Kennedy. So Larry Townsend, your race leader. We're going to see that yellow flag as Jay Place goes from 8th to 2nd. But I don't believe that lap going to count for him. I'm going to have to go back a little bit further. But, man, the Bad Racing number 16 machine dropping all the way to the back here with the exception of a couple of drivers. But, man, did Josh Heslin really rocket ship that number 89 of John Kennedy, Limaland Motorsports Park. We have a share link out there, let everybody know that we're live. I know Rich is out there, he's shared. Larry Townsend shared. I know there's some more guys out there. Let us know where you're from. Hey, you obviously know Rich is from New York. I'm from New York. You know, I've crossed paths with Rich. Bet you didn't know where I was. I was at the front stand up there making all the calls at the pit steward at the Thunder Mountain Speedway. I seen him there. I wanted to see if he noticed who I was. As the iRacing guy flag, green flag comes out. Oh boy, some more contact there. A lot of contact. That number 16 machine down to the inside. That is Jay Place. Oh! Townsend and the 118 of Hessen get into each other over there in the corner. Man, this is feast or famine. Hessen not happy slamming into that 38 machine as we still stay green flag racing those guys out of the way. They can battle it out there. Have at it, boys. You can have at it for 7th and 8th position. The number 16 machine of Jay Place down to the inside, side by side battle with the Tennessee Tumbler, the number 17 of Brett Rolls. Now up to the outside, the coach Kyle Surratt. Surratt now running into 3rd spot. 4th is the F5 of Chris Fisher. They dive it off into turns 1 and 2, 5 in, 5 to go here. Halfway home at the Limaland Motorsports Park here in heat race number 3. The Milner Design and Media heat race number 3. Jim Place from Jay Place's living room. Is that a fun place, Jim? We continue to race it out here. As Jay Place, your race leader over Brett Rolls now. Rolls drop kick back to 2nd there. The TVR number 17 machine. Kyle Surratt running in 3rd. 4th is the number of F5 of Chris Fisher. But Jay Place going to receive the white flag off a turn at number 4. One more trip around the Limaland Motorsports Park for the Bad Racing number 16 machine. Brett Rolls trying to do everything he can, but right now is comfortably in that 2nd spot. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 for the final time. Jay Place, the points leader. Shows why he's the points leader. He takes down heat race number 3. 2nd go to Brett Rolls. Kyle Surratt for 3. Chris Fisher for 4. John Kennedy, Peyton Herring, Joshua Hessen, and Larry Townsend rounding out your 8 cars. Hello, Tim. From New Douglas, Illinois. Heat race number 3 in the books. Let's move it on to heat race number 4. Heat race number 4 out there on the speedway. Getting ready to come out of here. Starting on the pole. Driving that number 93 machine. That will be Zachary DeLone in the number 93 machine. And his dancing part of the outside, Jeremy Vaughn, aboard car number 8. Inside row number 2 in the 3rd starting spot, that'll be the number 14 machine who doesn't look like he's answering the call. That is Brock Evans. And outside it'll be Josh Ely in that number 9 machine. Next row back will be Logan Herring aboard car number 120 and DJ Kalinowski aboard the number 13 and position number 6. 7th starter season number 51 of Dixon Slinger and Dylan Thomas aboard the number 03, rolling off position number 8. 8 cars we call for, 7 cars out there, 10 laps will be the distance. Heat race number 4, Charlie Milner, Design in Media, heat race number 4. Getting ready to come at you. Thank you, Adam, for the stars. 200 stars. Hey, can anybody beat Adam here tonight? 200. He just sent 200. Who's going to take down the win in the star donations here? Is it going to be Adam with 200 stars, or is it going to be somebody else? Or is Adam going to fly back? We'll have to see. As the green flag comes out here in heat race number 4. Susan out there saying good luck, DJ. Susan, thank you for tuning in. I see you out there an awful lot. James Place out there. Go, Jay. Grandpa in New York. Proud grandpa. You might add. Yeah, James, glad to see you out there. Another guy from New York. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Full Velocity Racing Network. Is Zachary DeLong in the number 93 leading the way around here. Is a lot of contact over there. That's between Dixon Slinger and DJ Kalinowski. Those guys fighting at it, and then the 120 gets through unscathed. That is Logan Herring. Now Herring now to the second spot. Here comes DJ down the inside. Dixon Slinger really throws it in there pretty deep. He's all about that hardness there in the number 51 machine. He moves up to the third spot. DJ Kalinowski back down the inside trying to finesse it back in there. Trying to get around that number 51. Not able to do so. Still holding on to the fourth spot. Here comes Dixon Slinger down to the inside. Is Herring right now holding on to the second spot. Slinger down to the inside. He's going to sling it in pretty deep. Get around that number 120 here temporarily. High-low switch to the 120. Oh, he disappears off the screen. Not sure. Logan Herring definitely disappearing there from the screen. Not sure what happened to him. But DJ Kalinowski now takes over that second spot. As there's some more contact over there between Dixon Slinger and DJ Kalinowski. I don't know if these guys like each other. They just keep exchanging blows left and right as they go at it there. Boys, have at it. The 51 and the 13. Best race on the track as Zachary DeLong has definitely gone from there. So we get Popsicle 6 up in the air. 2 more trips around the speedway. Tim, Stars donations are for to help support us here on the Full Velocity Racing Network, help us keep everything going live, let you guys see all these viewerships. It costs us some stuff and time and have to pay announcers and different stuff. So we try to make star donations up there and help us out there and make everything great for you guys. As at number 93, Zachary DeLong going to take it down. DJ Kalinowski second. Dixon Slinger for 3. Logan Herring, Jeremy Vaughn, Dylan Thomas, Josh Ely, and Brock Evans round out your 8 cars. So yeah, star donations help us, folks. They really do. But you can also become a supporter, and you become a supporter for $4.99 a month. That helps us out too. So let's move it on in to the C main. Hopefully everybody out there is still sharing it. I still only see Larry and Rich out there sharing this one. Like I said, we're going to move on in to the C main. Starting lineup going to go away like this. Starting on the pole, driving the number 777. That'll be Jack Ritz. And outside him, Kyle Surratt in car number 18. Next row back be the 919 of Dylan Fox and Chris Fisher aboard the F5 rolling out 4th. 5th will be Landon Caps in the 521 and John Kennedy in the number 89 in the 6th. 7th will be Trevor Fitz aboard the number 28 and Peyton Herring aboard the number 07 machine going to roll off in position number 8. 9th starter will be J. Rod Hazen aboard car number 15 in the 9th spot. And 10th will be the number 118 Josh Hessen. Inside row number 6 and 11th starter, that'll be the 06 of Tommy Bush and Larry Townsend aboard the car number 38 going to roll off position number 12. 12 cars we called for here in the C main, first consolation event of the evening. 12 cars we have out there here, so getting ready to light the wicket and light the fire here. iRacing iFlag going to come out here, the green flag that is. We'll see that rather soon. As the iRacing iFlag green flag comes out, and we're racing the loud pedal down, the hammer down. Down off into turn number 1. Here comes Dylan Fox down to the inside. The 18 of Kyle Surratt up top. The 777 of Jack Ritz right now holding on to the top spot. Here as he moves up to the outside, the 18 of Surratt is definitely gets his run all messed up. The number 18 machine is Fox down to the inside. Trying to do our best to share the link out there. Yeah, a lot of places out there. Places out there. So watching a pretty good C main here. If you guys are watching on your phone, you can look there. The supporter badge is teal there with the heart. Star donations to the big star there. As we're watching the Jack Ritz number 777 and Kyle Surratt go ahead. Dylan Fox has dropped back to fourth. He allowed the number 521 of Landon Caps to get around him. So yellow flag going to come out here. We're going to slow these guys down, restack, read back to field. So taking a look, like I said, make sure you share us out there. Let everybody know we're live. Tim out there sharing us. Thank you, Tim. That's just like a star, man. We appreciate the shares, the likes, the follows, anything you guys can do. As we go back to green flag racing here, the Team R Motorsports yellow flag has been extinguished. And now it's the number 5 machine moving up there. That is Landon Gaps trying to get around this 777 of Jack Ritz. So yellow flag got to come back out, pack these guys back down. So just going out there, shared it a bunch of times. Sorry for a little bit of dead air there. Just want to let everybody know that we are live. You can go over to YouTube. We do have it on YouTube. We do have it on Twitch. Make sure you do the same things over there, like and follow. Both channels there, as we try to make supporter status and stuff over there. As Jack Ritz down to the inside. Again, guys, the fog out there is why it makes the picture look way different. The fog is what keeps the moisture in the track here at Limaland. They're trying a little bit different there as Jack Ritz to the outside. Landon Caps in the number 5 machine running in the second spot. Third is Kyle Surratt, Chris Fisher in the F5 running in fourth. Dylan Fox now down to the inside trying to make something happen. The all-black Fox machine there. No vinyl graphics on there. Completely brand new car for him. As number 5 up Caps looks down to the inside of Jack Ritz. We're going to see 3 to go here at the line as Jack has led 9 laps so far. Right over the bat racing number 5 machine of Landon Caps. Still Kyle Surratt having a decent run there. As here comes Caps down to the inside. Slide job maneuver. Ritz fires back with a crossover maneuver in the 777 machine. And the number 5 is trying to do everything he can, maybe to take down the top spot. He slides it down in. Deep slide job there in turn number 3. And Jack Ritz going to take it over. Here comes Kyle Surratt. Surratt says, hey, I want in too. I want to play. The coach showing the number 5 how to slide it up there in 1 and 2. Down into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Surratt, oh, I thought he was going to be able to get around, but Zach Ritt's going to take it down. Landon gaps for 2. Kyle Surratt, Dylan Fox. And then you have Trevor Fitz, J. Rod Hazen, Tommy Bush, John Kennedy, Peyton Herring, and we'll leave the rest of the field up to the scores. Seaman in the books. You're right, it's hard to watch in the fog. Have you raced in the fog, Rich? Has your son raced in the fog? Somebody had to race in the fog once. I know driving down the road in the fog is not fun. Done that coming back from Fonda Speedway. It gets really foggy coming back that way. As the B-Main getting ready to come to post, starting on the pole, driving the number 33 machine. It's actually the number 5. That'll be Landon Barker. Outside him, the number 51 of Dixon Slinger. Inside row number 2 in the third starting spot. That's the Big Monkey. That's Rocky Battenfield aboard car number 97. And outside him will be Logan Herring aboard car number 120. Fifth start will be Chris Uphoff aboard, or Curtis Uphoff, excuse me, aboard the 129, and Jeremy Vaughn aboard car number 8. Going to roll off position number 6. Seventh start will be Josh Peacock in car number 61, and Dylan Thomas aboard the number 03 machine. Going to roll off position number 8. Marcus Brown in car number 725 will roll off in position number 9. 10th will be the 09 of Josh Healy. 11th start will see the number 23 machine of Todd Hook, and Brock Evans scheduled to be here, not going to answer the call once again in car number 14. Shotgun on the field, car number 69, that is Brett Carter. As we get ready to light the wick, light that fire, smash the gas off a turn, number 4 in the fog. Green flag is out, and hopefully the vortex going around the Limaland Motorsports Park will lift the fog up off. And oh, Dixon Slinger already making contact. He did a lot of contact in his heat race. He's not going to be his own worst enemy if he makes the A main. And car number 51. Here comes the number 129, up off down to the inside. Rocky Battenfield now fighting for the race lead. That's where the number 5 of Landon Barker. Barker right now holding on to the top spot. Rocky Battenfield has other ideas. In car number 97, he looks down to the inside. The Big Monkey side by side for the race lead. Thank you to Rich Murtaugh with 100 stars. Maybe we'll cross paths again, Rich. Maybe at Thunder Mountain Motors, Thunder Mountain Speedway one of these times again. Like to see you back up there. Been some good racing, but I tell you, sometimes it gets a little rough. As Landon Barker, I guess all tracks get rough for that matter, especially right now. It's the end of towards the end of the season. Landon Barker, we haven't had much of a season. At number 97 down to the inside of Rocky Battenfield. Curtis Uphoff running in that third spot. Fourth is Dixon Slinger. Fifth is Josh Peacock in car number 61. Peacock doing a fantastic job there, trying to wheel it around there. Struggles usually in his qualifying events in the number 61. As it's Barker, Battenfield, Uphoff, Slinger, Peacock, Herring, Ely, Carter, Thomas, Brown, Vaughn, Hook. Those are your 12 cars on the speedway. Here's Limaland Motorsports Park. At number 5 machine of Landon Barker. Right now setting sail here, trying to run away and hide from the number 97 of Rocky Battenfield. Battenfield dives it down to the inside there in 1 and 2. Has to quickly fall back in the line into 3 and 4, right up to the top shelf of the speedway as he tries to get the run, the momentum off the corner here. Cannot do so through 3 and 4. He tries it once again down in 1 and 2. Up off down to the extreme bottom. He's down there what we call catfishing on that bottom of the speedway. In car number 129, he's down there next to the implement tires that have been buried here around the Limaland Motorsports Park. As Barker, yeah, the yellows have gotten better in that class. They went to another class now, Rich. Yellow fever kind of gone away from the crates, and I think Last week it was the modifieds couldn't get things going. 358s had a great race, but the modifieds couldn't get it going. Crates had another good race. It's tough. That track is tough. I tell you, everybody's like, oh, it's really, really dusty. But walk across that track at the end of the night. Now, a lot of people don't realize if you walk across that track, it about sucks your shoe off. But it's still dusty. I never could explain it. But I love the track, too. I've drove at that track. Love it. I don't have a win up there. I have wins at other tracks. But I've had a lot of good finishes up there. Love that track. Absolutely love it. Especially that being out in the middle of nowhere up on a hill. Good time for partying. So 4 laps remain here in the B main. The number 5 of Landon Barker, your race leader. It's going to be Delaware double file restart. I do believe is how they do it. If they do the double file here, because there's only 4 to go. Nope, going to be single file the way to land. Green flag going to come back out. We're going to have 3 to go at the line for the number 5 of Landon Barker. Battenfield again tries down to the inside. He's been trying all evening long here so far in the B main. Can't pull off the pass there in that number 97 machine. Definitely throwing it in there. Pretty hot and heavy there is somebody going around over there in the corner. I almost thought that was up off, getting a little bit sideways as we have those popsicle sticks up in the air already down the back straightaway. It has been Landon Barker so far. Here comes Battenfield down to the inside once again. White flag in the air for car number 5 of Barker. Battenfield going to try a one last ditch effort down to the inside, side by side battle for the race lead off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. They dive it off into turn number 3. It's Barker on the outside. Battenfield down to the inside. It's going to be Barker at the line. Battenfield for 2. Third is going to be Peacock, up off, and Ely running out your top 5. I remember Skyline. I announced the Skyline for a little bit, but I don't remember quite the 80s, Rich. I think I was born in 83, so. But I remember going up there and watching as a kid, too. I remember. And I tell you, when I was announcing up there, there is a reason why they said to lock the gate behind you when you were announcing. Because they always integrated the top 3 on the track. And if you didn't lock the gate behind you, the fans stampeded down onto the track. And there was huge fights. You know, I only forgot it once. I only forgot it once to lock that gate. But I tell you, Skyline has some of the toughest fans up there because they get really angry. And then you have fights on the track because they used to, like I said, interview first, second, and third. Most generally, the street stock races or any of those races, they were slam banging each other to get to the front. They were putting on a good show, but man, they were mad at each other. It made for an interesting interview, but it also made for a lot of ruckus. Just kind of letting you guys into that. It's a rather interesting side story. I will not ever forget Skyline Raceway. Trust me. But before we get to racing here, look at all the cars going around the Limaland Motorsports Park. Before we get to racing, we're going to send things down trackside. Let's go honor this great nation and stand with the playing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you to Kevin Dedman and the beautiful playing of the national anthem, Dirty Grass Soul. Kevin Dedman playing our national anthem here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. It's all right to be hated up there. That's what makes them love you more. They love to hate you. That track, I tell you. There's a lot of great tracks in New York. I've been to, I think, just about every one of them now. I love the tracks up here. I'm looking here in the next couple of years to get into a Crazy Sportsman, go race around New York again. I got to get back into racing. Everybody says, "Oh, money pit." I understand. Trust me, I really do. But my kids want to see me race again, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and show the kids how to race, and then maybe get them into it. And then relax and try to watch them race, I guess. Hopefully that'll be soon. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. I've been working on the official side of things for a while now. Learning a little bit about the official side and doing some different things. It's great to work both avenues and see different aspects of drivers and different things. But man, that itch every time I watch them cars, the itch just is not going away. There's no other feeling than going up over that hump when you're in the starting lineup. And going up over that hump, and then everything disappears, and it feels like nothing will affect you out on that track. It's just the greatest feeling in the world. So that's why I want to get back to that. Love iRacing too. I do the racing online with the iRacing, and definitely do the simulation because I love doing this too. I still get a kind of a feeling there, but man, it doesn't replace behind that wheel. So we get ready here for the starting lineup for the Full Velocity Racing Network Modified Touring Series, brought to you in part by JP Designs. And our 3D Racing starting lineup live from the Limaland Motorsports Park is going to go away like this. Starting on the pole, driving the number 68 machine, that is Raging Ron Piles. And his dancing part of the outside, driving the number 80, that is Dylan Wilson. Inside row number 2, that's their current points leader from Bad Racing. That's the number 16. That is Jay Place and Zachary DeLong. And board number 93, going to roll off position number 4. Fifth starter sees Casey McAllister aboard the number 30. And Andrew Hawkins aboard the 224. Going to roll off position number 6. Seventh starter will be Brett Rolls aboard the number 17. That's the Tennessee Tumbler. And the Rockstar DJ Kalinowski aboard the number 13. Going to roll off position number 8. Ninth starter sees Jack Ritz aboard the 777. And Landon Barker aboard the number 5 machine. Grew off position number 10. 11th will be Landon Caps aboard car number 5. He's also from Bad Racing. And then Rocky Badfield aboard car number 97. Going to roll off 12th. 13th will be the coach. That's Kyle Surratt and Josh Peacock, his teammate from Bulletproof Motorsports, number 61. Josh Peacock rolling off 14th. 15th starter will be Dylan Fox aboard the 919. And Curtis Uphoff aboard that 129, going to roll off 16th. 17th will be Trevor Fitz aboard car number 28. And Josh Ely aboard the 09, rolling off 18th. Chris Fisher rolls off 19th. 20th, Dylan Thomas, J-Rod Hazen, Logan Herring, Tommy Bush, Carter. Round out your field. We're going to ask you one question, race fans. Who's it going to be? Driving it off down into turn number 1. The number 68 of Ron Piles leads it. Here comes that number 80 of Dylan Wilson. The 16 of Jay Place. 3 wide for the race lead. Jay Place down to the inside. 35 laps will be the distance. Can Jay Place do anything? As they still go 3 wide for the race lead down into turn number 1. The Bad Racing number 16 of Jay Place down to the inside. Dylan Wilson in the middle. You have the number 16, Ron Piles on the outside, doing a fantastic job holding the outside, riding that berm, and that number 68 machine makes a little bit of contact to the outside wall. That's going to throw him out of line. Now it's between Jay Place and the number 80 of Dylan Wilson, side by side for the race lead. Wilson now edges ahead. You're right. You're right, Rich. You're right. As they look down there, the number 16 machine of Jay Place down to the inside, good side-by-side pedal with the 80 of Dylan Wilson. Wilson to the outside there, working over the top shelf of the Speedway. Place down to the inside. He's catfishing in the bad racing number 16 machine. As they dive it off down into turn number 1, look at Zachary DeLong running in that third spot. Casey McAllister running 4th in the number 30 machine. As Andrew Hawkins running in 5th, Landon Caps running 6th. Watch out for some of the other drivers trying to make their way through the field. But Dylan Wilson setting the pace definitely there. And the D1RT number 80 machine. Wilson leads them down the back straight away over Jay Place. Place is trying to work the bottom of the speedway and just hitting them implement tires. Definitely does not look like he can get that forward bite off the corner. And that number 16 machine now going to the top shelf of the speedway. Got to find somewhere where he could probably track down Dylan Wilson. But Wilson last time by 13.918, 14.02. 14.224 for Jay Place last time by. Place now definitely struggling there to try to catch Wilson. Zachary DeLong a little bit faster there in 3rd, and Casey McAllister right now running in the 4th spot. Hello, Jeremy Capron out there, the gangster out there. See Jeremy out there enjoying the show here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Funny part is I probably could sell my computer and put a good chunk of chains on a race car, but I'm not going to do that right now. I enjoy my broadcasting for the Full Velocity Racing Network. A little bit of extra money, and not a lot of extra money, just enough to sustain and keep going. And definitely love doing this, especially when it was pandemic time and you couldn't get any racing in, especially in New York. You know, still with no fans. A lot of other places with fans. Guys, appreciate your fans. I'm going to tell you that. Is yellow flag going to come out here? Not sure what's going to happen here. We'll see what brought out this yellow flag. Looks like Landon Baker in car number 5. Had a little bit of help. Looks like Ron Piles getting into the back of Barker, Barker goes around. Nobody else makes contact. Good excursion. Able to make it around. So we're going to stack this field back up. Get ready to go back to green flag racing off of turn and number 4. It is Dylan Wilson, Jay Place, Zachary DeLong, Casey McAllister, your top 4. Hi, racing on flag, green flag out. We're racing here on lap 12 of 35. Wasted no time, Dylan Wilson. And car number 8, it's been a while since we've seen him here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. He makes some headway out there. Zachary DeLong running in the 2nd spot, 3rd now. At number 5, machine of Landon Caps as he's working down to the inside. Jay Place starting to slip back through the field. And car number 16. Place fighting back on the outside, but Jay normally on the bottom doing a fantastic job. He's now got to go to the top shelf of the speedway to try to make something happen. Yellow flag going to come back out here on lap 15 of 35. Yellow, yellow, yellow. We look to see what caused this one. Don't have a lot of time here at Limaland. Oh man, Josh Peacock getting a raw into that one. They just stack it up there. It looks like Fitz and Dylan Thomas. Peacock and Fisher get the raw end of that deal. So 20 laps remain. I know you guys got to have a favorite out there. I know there's been a lot of Place fans out there. Who are you guys rooting for? Who are you guys rooting on? Everybody rooting on Jay Place? Everybody, who do you think's going to take down the win here? How many Dylan Wilson fans do we have out there watching? Dylan Wilson. Any fans? Any cheers? How about Zachary DeLong? Let us know let us know out there in the chat box who you're rooting for. Might not be the top three. Delaware double file restart the way of the land here. 19 laps remain. It is Dylan Wilson, Jay Place, Zachary DeLong, Landon Caps, and Casey McAllister top 5. Racing high flag, green flag comes out. Get that loud pedal, it goes back down. That number 80 of Dylan Wilson leads the charge down to turn number 1. That number 93 of Zachary DeLong right now running in the second spot. Here comes Jay Place fighting the back there, trying to get himself back into the top 2. As Place made a maneuver down to the inside, didn't quite work for him. Now he's up to the outside, definitely rolling the top of the speedway here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Ready to come up on 15 laps remaining here for car number 80 of Dylan Wilson, trying to set the pace here, and so far has done so all evening long. Here is Jay Place with the bad racing number 16 to the outside. The number 93 is Zachary DeLong, put Jay Place back to the second spot, now looking to track down the number 80 of Dylan Wilson. James out there going for Jay Place. James Place, Jay Place. So the bad racing number 16 machine trying to track down Dylan Wilson. Wilson was faster last time by once again. Jack Ritz now up to the third spot there temporarily. Now he's fell back. He's definitely trying to go to the outside in that 777 machine. Other guys trying to knock each other out of the way down on the bottom. Trying to get that extra bite down on the bottom of the speedway. So let's go with on board, and this is a gaggle of cars. We want to go on board with Rocky Battenfield. We'll go Sheffield Graphics on board with Battenfield for a couple laps here to show you what he's going through. Rocky Battenfield, the big monkey. Let's do him on and off the throttle here as we ride co-pilot with the number 97, Rocky Battenfield. Thank you to Sheffield Graphics for the sponsor of the official onboard camera. Right now, Battenfield running in the 7th spot. Meanwhile, up front, Dylan Wilson just rocking it away here, driving off into the sunset. He's on his horse, and he is driving away. There in that number 80 machine, Jay Place still running in the 2nd. Jack Ritz running in the 3rd spot. Casey McAllister running 4th. 5th is now Landon Caps, but Caps down to the inside. Look at the battle going on there, folks, between Caps and the number 30 machine of McAllister. As McAllister goes down the inside. Gotta thank my wife out there for getting me a cold beverage. Always being on the top of that. She knew right when I was out. Fantastic. Dylan Wilson, your race leader, but yellow flag going to come back out, restack, and repack the field. Let's see what brought out this yellow flag. Shall we? Not Baker. Not him. How about Piles? Was it Piles' fault? Was he raging again? I'm not sure. Looks like yellow flag just may have came out. Looks like maybe Piles. Something wrong with Piles. Yeah, it does. Preston, it does look fun. It's a lot of fun. The track looks like it really wore in correctly, I should say. So we have 5 laps remaining. You had to glue him. Oh, Marcus. Phil's not with us. Phil, yeah. Phil had some cable issues. We'll just say that. Cable issues, and they turned him off 3 days early. So, he'll be back with us sooner or later. At number 80 of Dylan Wilson, leading the charge down to turn number 1, and it is the number 16 of Jay Place running second. Third is Jack Ritzland, and Gap running fourth, and Casey McAllister running in the fifth spot. As at number 80 of the Dylan Wilson, going to see popsicle sticks in the air here this time around as he goes through 3 and turn number 4. Those popsicle sticks in hand of the head flagger. 2 more trips around the Limaland Motorsports Park for car number 80 of Dylan Wilson. Jay Place still running in the second spot, landing caps from Bad Racing running in the third, but Jack Ritz has the better part of that, trying to break up that tandem. As we're going to come off here, white flag in the air, 1 more trip around for D1RT, the number 80 of Dylan Wilson. Wilson down the back straightaway into turn to number 3 for the final time. The 16 of Jay Place tries everything he can. Is not going to be enough here tonight. Taking down the win, the number 80 of Dylan Wilson. Second going to go to Jay Place. Jack Ritz going to finish up third, landing caps for 4. Casey McAllister for 5. Trevor Fitz for 6. Zachary DeLong for 7th. 8th is Rocky Battlefield. Brett Rolls finishing up 9th. Dylan Fox 10th. 11th Chris Fisher. Andrew Hawkins in the 224 and 12th. Kurt off 13th. DJ Konowski 14th. 15th Josh Ely. 16th number 61 of Josh Peacock. Kyle Surratt 17th. 18th Brent Carter. 19th J-Rod Hazen. 20th the 06 of Tommy Bush. The 03 of Dylan Thomas going to finish up 21st. 22nd Ron Piles. Logan Herring going to finish up 23rd. And Landon Barker, board car number 5, going to finish up 24th. So congratulations to all those drivers making the A-Main. That was a feat in itself here. 32 cars making the attempt to try to make the A-Main here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. But we're going to take a brief pause for a moment, make our way on down to BladeNote.com and Victory Lane, and interview our top 3 drivers here in just a few moments here. Stick with us. So welcome back, folks, to the Full Velocity Racing Network, your source for eSport racing. Thank you all for tuning in. We have our top 3 drivers down here in BladeNote.com, Victory Lane. Hey, folks, don't forget star donations. They go a long way. What a great way. Richard Murtaugh and Adam out there giving us some star donations. We appreciate that. But we still have a few minutes left. Hey, hit us up with some more star donations as we interview our top 3 drivers. Squeaking at the line, Jack Ritz aboard car number 777. Going to bring home a awesome 3rd place finish. Jack, man, just squeaking it in there. You had a whale of a battle back through there, and to get up through the field, that was a good race there between all you guys. Tell us about it.
Oh yeah, it was a ton of fun. I love being able to run real clean like that. I don't like to hand outdoors, but being able to run side by side like that on a track that slick, it's just hats off to everybody else in the race. And holy cow, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it definitely looked like a ton of fun there, and you've been, as of late, been right up there lurking looking after you had that win. You rode some momentum, Jack, and definitely been up inside the top 5, the top 10 quite a bit here on the Full Velocity Racing Network that I've seen. You know, I didn't get to announce a few of the races here early on the going, but I announced the last few. But man, tell us about how it is here to get around some of these guys. I mean, you have a Dylan Wilson, you have a Jay Place. I mean, Trevor Fitz. These guys. I mean, even some of the other guys that have been running real well, like Josh Peacock. Those guys have been doing fantastic as of late. How do you practice a lot, Jack, to try to compete with some of these guys? Is that how that goes?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm on iRacing about 2 or 3 times a week now. I'm traveling, taking pictures at tracks, so I really don't have much time on here. I just work on the setup and work on my driving and do it when I can, and I'm just grateful that I've gotten the help from the guys like at Till Valhalla Racing and Dylan Thomas. He's also helped me some, and other guys at SSR. Just thankful to have a lot of help, and just gotta keep pushing, I guess. I gotta get on here more, maybe pick up another win.
It'd definitely be nice to see you back down to BladeNote.com Victory Lane. But before I let you go there, Jack, I'll give you that microphone one last time. You can think who would like to take here tonight on the Full Velocity Racing Network for your 3rd place finish.
Yeah, I gotta thank Mike over at Mike M Designs, always giving me a killer looking ride. I gotta thank the boys at Till Valhalla Racing for letting me come on board, and I gotta thank Dylan Thomas. He's always been one of my biggest motivators to either be like a swift kick in the butt or hey, let's go and get this. Gotta plug Ritz Motorsports Photography, trying to get that going, and it's going pretty well so far. And I gotta thank y'all at Full Velocity Racing Network for having an awesome broadcast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, taking down the victory here tonight, driver of that number 777, Jack Ritz. Definitely congratulations, and hopefully we see you a couple of spots better there next week.
Absolutely.
All right, so we move on to the driver out of the Bad Racing Stables, our current points leader here in the Full Velocity Racing Network Modified Tour, brought to you in part by JP Designs. That's Jay Place. Jay, another good, solid run for you here tonight, finishing second to Dylan Wilson. Man, it looked like the bottom was rolling for a little bit. It went away. You had to go to the outside. You had to change your group quite a bit. Did you just miss the setup a tad bit here tonight?
I should have practiced way more than I should. I built this up in practice. Tommy Bush and everybody else. It just had no dig coming off, and it went to the top. So it's all right. We'll fix it for next time we come here. Hopefully we can get a win. Wilson was just moving tonight. Anywhere he went, his car was digging. So it was just so hard to keep up with him. I think Jack would have had us if we had 10 more laps. He was definitely a contender for the win.
Well, Jay, it looks like the competition has definitely stepped up here over the last couple of weeks. Definitely giving you a handful there. You had a really stellar first part of the season, and so far you're still continuing out with a stellar way. But it looks like these guys really starting to practice and starting to come up in the A game. How much more up on the steering wheel you're gonna have to get now?
We just need to practice longer. That's all it is. When it's kind of good we get competition here, I can learn from them. So to get Wilson in here and have him dominate. Kind of sucks in one way, but it's kind of good in the other because I can learn and see what he's doing. I feel like it's just one tweak on one or two tweaks on the set we can get, and as soon as we figure them out, then we'll be up there with them.
All right, Jay. Before I let you go, give that microphone one last time. You can take a word. I'd like to thank you live tonight on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to thank Tommy Bush for helping me with the setup tonight. Zachary DeLong, he had a good qualifying run. You for putting on the great broadcast. Bradley for the league. Everybody for Ace McLean and all the fans out there.
Yeah, you had a lot of watchers out there, Jay. A lot of people rooting for you. Family members, man, galore. Man, they come in the clan, don't they?
Yes, sir. Hey, one more thing. Love your mom. Love you. I had to say that out there, but thank you, sir. Thanks again, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bringing home second place tonight of the bad number 16. That is Jay Place. We'll move on now down to BladeNote.com Victory Lane, where Dylan Wilson hosts the trophy here tonight. Hosts the trophy, yeah. That's what we're gonna do here tonight, Dylan. But what a great race for you. Able to dominate here tonight. Jay Place was there. He said he really had nothing for you, but he says that just motivates him a little bit more next time to learn a little bit from you and where you were at kind of here this evening. But, man, coming back here, taking down the victory. It's been a while since we've seen here on Full Velocity Racing Network, but Dylan, tell us about that one.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite series to run. Just of late, there's been a lot of other league races, money races on Tuesday nights. So I haven't got to come run. But yeah, this is a cool series that these guys put on. So we appreciate that. And as far as the race goes, it was fun. I mean, I found that line there where it was about a groove off in 1 and 2 and the top of 3 and 4, and experimented with some other lines, but it seemed like that was the line you wanted to be in, at least for my setup, and seemed to be fast. And I could kind of pull on second there most laps. So made for a pretty easy main event, which you don't usually get in this game. So I'll take it when I can get them.
Yeah, especially at a short track, like Limaland Motorsports Park. This could be a great race, or this could turn into a huge wreck fest at one of these tracks like this. But this was a good race here tonight. It was a solid effort from everybody around. But the thing that everybody kept commenting on, Dylan, we see a lot of fog out there. How much of a difference does that make, and did it even affect you guys at all?
No, I noticed it when I got in the server, but after you get going, no, you just, especially in a race, you're just more focused on hitting your marks and hitting your lines rather than, the dust or fog or whatever it was supposed to be. So no, it didn't really affect me. I'm sure it didn't really affect too many, but I'm sure it doesn't look good on the broadcast when you're trying to watch and everything looks, a little blurry.
Yeah, everything looked kind of blurry. I know a couple of guys making some comments out there watching it, but they say it holds the moisture in the track. I'm not 100% positive. I've never really played with the server setup kind of thing here for the track settings and stuff, so I don't really know, but it definitely does make it a pain for seeing some of the broadcast.
Yeah, I mean, that there could be some truth to that, because that line, like I said, in 1 and 2, where it was like a line off the bottom, would normally not be there. I mean, usually it'd be right against the wall on a track that slick. So maybe they know something, and they're onto something. But maybe there's a way to do it without all the fog as well.
All right, Dylan, before I let you go, I'll give you that microphone one last time here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Thank you. I would like to thank you here this evening.
Oh yeah, thank D1RT Racing and all the guys over there for all their help, and thanks to Tub Quality Threads for sponsoring me. And thanks to you guys and FVRN for putting this deal on or broadcasting, and then Bradley Wilson and his team for putting this deal on for all of us to race.
All right, Dylan, once again, congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you here in a couple of weeks.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bringing down the win from D1RT, driver of that number 80 machine. That is Dylan Wilson taking down the big W here tonight, and in a dominating fashion here over Jay Place. And Jay definitely second place. He was happy with that. Definitely going to have to see what's going to happen as everything going on. But again, congratulations there, and hopefully we'll see Jay Place continues to really have a huge points lead here in this series, and it's good to see some other guys coming out. 32 cars, definitely a fantastic vote of confidence here for the Full Velocity Racing Network Modified Touring Series presented by JP Designs. Kudos to all the admins over here. Kudos to all the drivers, and thank you all to the race fans, star donators, everything that's been happening here on the Full Velocity Racing Network tonight for tonight's double build. I'm Todd Stanton signing you off here for this evening. We'll see you tomorrow night. Wednesday night Street Fights will be the first build of the evening. I believe that's the only build tomorrow night. So thank you all for tuning in, and make sure you tune in to Wednesday night Street Fights tomorrow night on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Good night, folks.